decorations that have fell. I say decorations, more like the plantage that's fallen, because for whatever reason it's just not rooting well enough, but it's whatever. And we're going to try and introduce him now, I think. That's going to be pretty cool. Just pop that back up there. It belongs. But what do you think so far? I kind of like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so we're going to try and find him, because I did just have him out. And now I've got to find him again. So, yeah, we're going to have a search together. This was the old tank, for anybody wondering. So, we're going to now try and find the snake. By the way, if you have a bigger snake, I wouldn't recommend doing this. Right. Because then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a whole new revamp on the tank. So, yeah. Let's see if we can locate him. I have got bugs in here, that's why I'm a bit hesitant. I've got, before anyone says, oh, you're not supposed to have bugs in there. It's all clean-up crew, yeah? It's all clean-up crew. Oh, where is he? This plant's grew nicely. It's going to be a shame. Where are you? Lucifer. Because I need to put you in a new tank. Is that him? No, that's a dead plant. If YouTube allows me, I'll keep this up as a video. Ah, there we are. Hello, there's his head. Bloody hell. Right. This was going to be a short live, because I didn't really want to make a video on it. So, yeah. This is your new home. He's a little bit peeved off, because he's a bit like, what the hell is going on? But this is his new home. Come on, yeah, look, he's not very happy, look. He's not happy at all. But this is your new home now. And we've got my tongs anyway. Can kind of just nudge him from being mad. Okay. Let's calm him down first. Whoa, okay. Hello, everybody. I know, we got him in his new home and he's not very happy with me. Yeah, look, he's not very happy. It is a snake, yep. He's a corn snake. He's not very happy, look. He was happy staying in the dirt, but he's got so much adventuring to do in here. I wonder if he'll let me pick him up. Shall we see? Ooh. I don't know why I get scared of him, because his bite's not really that bad. But if not bad at all, like, come on, calm down. Let's calm him down. Don't stress. Calm down. Right, let's turn this around so you can kind of get a gist of why he's a little bit peeved off. Because I already had him out once, you see. So he's a little bit peeved off that I took him out. But he's gonna love it in there. Look how lush that is compared to that barren wasteland. Look how lush it is. Oh, thank you. I know he's cute. But he's a little bit temperamental. He's He's not a big fan of moving around. He needs to be fed soon as well. He didn't want to feed on the day that we wanted to. I have a Burmese python. That's sick. I did want to try and get one, but the missus said no. Oh look, he's taking in now. Look, he's happy about it. Go straight to that water bowl. Get that mud off your head. Look, he's got so much things to have. None of this is fake, by the way. These are all real plants as well. The only thing I haven't added in here is the cleanup crew, because they're in there in this little crappy little thing that I bought off Temu. He's yellow. That's sick. I like that. Oh, sick. No problem, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know how long we're going to be doing the live for anyway, but yeah, look. Yeah, it's like he's in his natural habitat. I'm just wondering, I'm going to close it so we don't try to escape back out on me. But I'm just wondering, if I made a video and revamping this, because I want a gecko. I want a gecko, and I want to fix it up, clean up the glass a bit. You know, get some better plants, because let's be honest, they're not doing well. This is doing well, but that's not doing well, like compared to all that in there, which looks a lot more lush. But like, if I did a video where I just redid it all for you guys, would you actually watch it? Because it's thingy. What type is he? Do you know? I think he's. What's it called? I think she went for a blood red, because I wanted the. See, he's knocked that vine down already. I wanted. You have a gecko too. That's cool. I want a crested gecko, but is blood red something? He is a corn snake for sure, but is it blood red something like that? I think he looks like, if you're from the UK, a Wetherspoons carpet, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, we've got this massive tank. I'm sure once he's explored everything, he'll just be behind that massive rock there. That massive rock. He loves that thing. But yeah, I need to redo this tank. I need to add up the cleaning crew in there. I'm gonna buy some, I think, because I don't know if I have enough. I use a magnifying glass in it to see in there, but I actually can't see them in there. But I know there's bugs in here, 100%. I mean, once I saw a fly trapped in here. I don't even know how the hell it got in here, but it did. But in one of these, there'll be bugs. But there's a few dead twigs and stuff that have died off, and things that just don't look that good. I bought this the other day. What do you think to that? It does look pretty cool, but I think it matches a gecko because it's quite small. It's got a lot of places for it to kind of stand on, even though most of the time it would probably be on a hat or on a tree. And I did get this, but it's not gonna. You don't use it. It's too big. It's too big for this. But I got that vine for the gecko as well. So there's plenty of things. I've got this log here as well, but it's not natural enough. Same with this. Hello. Same with this. It's like, I thought this was gonna be like that. I thought it was gonna be like that, and it come half the size. So I don't even know what you'd use that for. Backgrounds maybe? Well, I'm not doing a 4-foot background on that. I've got this down here as well, keeping in some plants. I'm thinking if I can convince the missus to get a turtle, be able to lay this bottom off, take the glass out of this and sort that out, move this, and I'll be able to have a little turtle den with the water. So the misting system comes from that bin. I need to fill it up with water, but comes through and it's all connected through on one thing. Here he is, look. See, he loves it. I knew he'd like it. It'd feel a bit more natural. A bit worried about that plant though, because it does keep leaning. We've got flowers growing off of it as well. There we go. Can we try and keep it like that? Let the roots grow in. But yeah, he's enjoying his time there. Yeah, I definitely want to try and get one because I might be able to, if I can waterproof like this bottom bit here, or get like a bucket that that will fit something this size, and then put water in it, I can kind of do half and half and just put some boards, and then I'd be able to get like some panels or some glass or perspex panels on the sides so we can see into it, and then just have like one that's hooked up to a door so I can open and close it. But I think that'd be pretty cool. Hello. He did. He did. He was like, "What's up? What's going up there?" But yeah, I knew he would enjoy it as soon as he gets in there. Now I got this vine. I'll go to a side that he's not in. Apparently it is safe. I looked it up, but this vine here is the devil's ivy or something like that. Apparently it is safe for him, but it was a struggle trying to find a vine because I wanted something to climb the trees to make it look a bit more natural. Well, I say trees, the sticks, and I'm sure he'll climb some of this bit and through this gap there and there. So like, I think it should be fine. I mean, you can always fact check me, like just double check for me, because if it's not, I'll rip it out now, and I don't want to harm him. And I've got this fern here that's meant to turn golden as it grows, but I'm also not convinced that it will, because the other ones literally, look, let me see if I can find another one. The other ones, yeah, the other ones just kind of shriveled up and, you know, died. That is the survivor of the patch. And I've got one of them that died because it said you can hang it on there, but it died instantly. But that's not in the right place. That can't be there. That needs to be out here. Yeah, there we go. But definitely double check that for me, because if it is bad for him, then I'll take it out. Like, I've got no problems. I've got more growing in the back garden. I didn't take it from the back garden. I bought it, but I put more so I can grow it in the back garden. But he's a bit unsure right now. I think it's because he's usually got his lights off because it is dark outside. But it's probably a bit warmer for him in there as well. Like, if I move that, it is the correct temperature though, and the correct humidity. If I look in here, yeah. Oh, actually, oh, it's in Fahrenheit, not Celsius. But 52% humidity. Why is it in Fahrenheit? I don't know what that is in Celsius, so it's bad. No, I don't know how. I don't know. Does anybody know what 72.3 Fahrenheit is? Because I have not a clue. In Celsius, I don't know why it's in Fahrenheit. I think this one's not. This one isn't. Yeah, no, this one's in Celsius, 20, which is still all right for him, but it's not great. But that's because it's been in that corner. But if I was to put it where his hide was, on the warmer side, it would be all right. But we do turn this one off. So because it's a bright light and it might confuse him, we do turn it off. So this side will get cooler than this side. So I suppose he'll be able to warm up and move aside and then go to the other side if he wants to cool down during the night, because apparently you are supposed to do that. And it's a bit difficult because obviously bigger tanks with more air vents means you do find that you start to struggle a little bit with trying to keep the heat in, but you need the air vents to get the quality air in for the plants and for him. Yeah, see, he's just staring me down. He's not happy that I've moved him out of his wet, horrible soil. So I could, just to make him a little bit happier, pop some of that in there. There's no harm in that, is there? No harm in that. Get that leaf in there as well. Pop some of that in there. I mean, God, I know there's bugs in this as well. It's what cringes me out. I hate it. So just so he feels a little bit more like the moisture. And to be fair, it might dry it out a little bit. But if we can get some of that in there, then it might make him a little bit happier. So, and that's what we are, because he's just adjusting now. So I've got to change his water now. Fuck's sake. Yeah, got to change his water. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just tip it out. Yeah, it will soak in. We've got a drainage layer anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, so I mean, we'll change his water in a sec. Should be able to get. But I mean, yeah, he'll be happy. I'm gonna get some isopods and springtails. Add them in once they've come. I need to also do some Mother's Day shopping as well, so I can kill two birds with one stone. But he should be happier once the soil is a bit wetter and the misting system's on. He'll be happier. It just takes some time to adjust, I'm afraid. He did with this. He was in that before, and he loved it. But I don't know. It was just a bit weird. Like, I didn't really like him being in a box, a wooden box. So I was like, I'll get one of these big glass things. We don't talk about how much it cost me to get one, by the way. And I got two because I'm got a credit card and I'm stupid. But yeah, and then I kind of messed up with the way it looked. I accidentally left the misting system on for too long, so that's why all the soil's just compact and horrible, and you know, he buries himself in it. But throw that leaf in there. Might as well recycle since we'll be buying a load of new stuff for it. Yeah, but I want to keep that in there for the gecko, and I want to move this out because ideally I'd like to see it climb, and I'm gonna do kind of like what I've done in here, but with more branches. So there'll be more branches for it to climb on. With the vine wrapped around, so you'll be able to climb across the vine or use it to scale it a bit while he's younger, and then I'll have to get a bigger one as it gets bigger. But I do want a crested gecko. I've seen this little sand gecko as well. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but it looks fantastic and it looks goofy as hell, so I kind of want to get it. But you know, I think he's just chilling. He's just chilling, getting a bit of that heat ray on him. Getting the heat rays on him. It's a bit like what you're doing now. What you're doing. Well, he's not liking that I'm touching his vines, but hopefully they start to grow up into thingy. Yeah. But I think he looks a lot more natural in there. He's not happy. He might strike. He might strike. Let's see. I don't want him to strike, but he might. But isn't yeah? He'll be happier once he's settled down in there. He'll be happy. It takes some time, but I think it looks a lot better than that one, and I will be rebuilding that one. So, I mean, realistically, I could just move the water ball, the one that's in there, to put it in there. So it's got a bit more familiar things. because they're a bit like people, really. When something's not familiar, you know, you get a bit strange about it, don't you? So if we can put more familiar things in there, just crush that down a bit so it's level, then it'll be all right. He'll get used to it. But I don't think he needs a massive water ball anyway. You don't really drink out of it. Like, it just ever so often just glides across it. But he's got that little house thing there as well. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much more to say, but there will be a video on building this, but it will have to be after, in about 2 months' time, when I've got paid and I've paid off the credit card a bit, and I'll be able to use that to get the rest of the sticks and whatnot. But I'll give you a glance at the fish. They're kind of doing the thing now. They're just chilling, just hanging around. I'm sure there's some shrimp in there as well, if you can see. But yeah, this needs redoing, so I'm going to get my older brother, because he's the fish guy. I really don't care for fish at all, but he's the fish guy, so I'm going to get him to come over and take some of the shrimp, because they've had babies and there's a lot of them now, a lot of them. So I'm going to get him to come and do that. Oh, they think I've got food. And then what I'll do is, yeah, look, I've got algae building up on that tree there. I just need a new sand pit, maybe some new plants in there, new rockery, make it look a bit better. And I need to figure out what I'm doing with, if I want to put a lid on it, because I'm hoping that might stop the fact that the water like goes away, because I hate that sound. That's why I don't like fish. I hate that sound. But hopefully we can sort that out. But he'll curl up there once I've turned all the lights off, and he can do his predatory instincts. Then it'll be all good. So I think I'm gonna leave that there, guys. I appreciate everyone who was speaking, and whoever and anybody who might see this later if YouTube keeps it up as a video. But yeah, you'll definitely have a video of that being built. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Stay safe, stay gnarly, guys. How do you end lives? Where's the end button? Is it this? Nope. So you know I don't do lives often. Oh, what?